hear the Aussie support in the crowd here at the Mubadal Arena at the Al Jazeera Club. At our usual home at the Etihad, the UFC's put that out. Of course, Abu Dhabi Showdown week where we work with UFC and UFC Fight Pass throughout that week, where the whole city is absolutely buzzing for mixed martial arts. It's a real pleasure to be here. And Cong Wang just cutting off a couple of the angles for Amena Hadaya. Just moving out of the way for Amena as Cong Wang looks for home for that right. Amena Hadaya certainly never scared to get into a firefight. In the past, we've seen her on that Aussie regional circuit, how she comes forward with punches and bunches and just blitzes her opponent sometimes. She's given the back foot. That was a nice catch from Cong Wang. To get some power shots down as Amena got back up to her feet. A semi-Superman punch from Cong Wang. They both exchanged leg kicks. Everything being checked at the moment. Cong Wang goes down to the body. Amena just trying to get her timing right.
Wang just looks so much more loose, and Hadaya is not finding the distance.
All inside leg kicks. Shanghai Sander fighter. Thanks from Amena. She continues to circle that 2 round. Skip forward from Cong Wang. Nice stiff left jab there. Amena was looking for the counter. Trying to get her rhythm going at the moment. Hadaya, Cong Wang coming forward, fainting her head movement at the moment.
We see that Wang is very fast and explosive. She's waiting for the right moment. Hadaya is doing a good footwork, but she's still managing to find the distance.
It just seems to me that Hadaya is so heavy on her feet. Can come in and out. And Wang is starting to picking her apart.
Combination from Wang. Nice stiff left as well. Amena shifts round to her right. Coming in, throwing a bit of power. Looking off those angles, but Amena Hadaya pitching up. Stumble backwards from Amena. Turning around. Big right shots from Cong Wang. Another one. Not looking too good. There's repeated right hooks from Cong Wang. Now she's going down to the body as Amena Hadaya is trying to cover up a little bit. She's clinching up as Aussie girl to see if she can negate the offense from Cong Wang. Another big right from Wang.
It was a clever idea to clinch. It was the right time for her to hold on for a moment.
Cong Wang continues to swing in those hooks to the body of Amena Hadaya. So Hadaya just separates and sees if she can recover from that onslaught from Cong Wang. 45 seconds left in this first. It's been a good round for Cong Wang. It's a nice side kick. Wang continues with the power, that big right hand. But they're certainly still in this fight. She's circling away from the power of Cong Wang. Opening the bell. See if she can get a reset and come out in the second round with a new game plan. This is what Joe Lopez has for her. Perhaps see if she can take her down to the ground because she's standing in front of Cong Wang at the moment. She's getting tagged.
Yeah, she looks a little bit lost at the moment. Come out and been shocked in round 1. Wang has been really fast, really accurate, lots of volume, and very clinical from Wang round 1.
Yeah, she felt the attacks of Wang. Wang was very good.
Complete domination by Wang in the first round. Punches and bunches. It just seemed like Hadaya was so heavy on her feet. She couldn't find the distance. She couldn't grab her, but play her game. And Wang is playing a beautiful game plan, keeping the distance, hitting from far, and dominating.
There was a big right hand from Cong Wang. She went back to the well several times with that right hand. Look when she had Amena up against the fence here. And when Amena was clinching up, Wang just went down to the body here. Beautifully timed shot. Just the side of the ribs of Hadaya. Mixing up her stand-up very nicely was Cong Wang. And if you're Ollie, what would you say if you're Joe Lopez from Freestyle MMA, fight coming out of Windang, from Wollongong? What advice would you give to Amena? What would you change in the second round now? Because you can't keep standing in front of a kickboxer like that.
No, for sure, but I think she's got to put the pressure on. She's getting outsped and out-timed on the strikes, so she needs to at least be in her face and closing the distance and getting her own work off. She's a round down, and in terms of confidence, she's way behind at this moment.
For me, at 2 wins and 0 losses in MMA, Cong Wang's ground game is still a bit of an unknown. I did say last year she has a submission win on her record, but this is her only one. And in terms of the grappling program they've got at Freestyle, I would expect Amena to just try and test out the ground game a little bit and see where Cong Wang's grappling is. At the moment, the kicks are being very nicely timed from Cong Wang. She continues to cut off the angles from Amena Hadaya. She's circling round to the left. Some nice shots there from the Aussie girl.
The thing is that Wang just keeps on chopping that tree and might slow down Hadaya's movement as well. It's going to start getting harder and harder for her to move forward.
Hadaya is not showing any hint that she wants to take down. And I'd like to see her mixing it up and even fighting some takedowns, level changes. At the moment, it's a little bit predictable. Tags were lots of 1-2.
Cong Wang continues to dictate the angles. Amena a big right shot there. A bit of a stumble more than anything else from Hadaya, but they're clinching up nicely up the middle from Wang. Shots from inside the clinch from Wang with the right hand. Amena tries to get her plum clinch going on now. She thinks of trying the knee. She can hit the switch from here and get the trip. Better from Hadaya, but got to back up against the fence here. Some big shots from Cong Wang. A big right again, finding her home from the Shanghai fighter.
Yeah, Hadaya is dealing with the big problem. Wang is very well on the second round.
Cong Wang, Hadaya's trying to catch up and see if she can get the takedown. Get that leg behind and see if she can switch. You can see the scars of war now on the left cheekbone of Amena Hadaya. You can see that right hand starting to swell up a little bit in Hadaya's face. Cong Wang slowing down to earth a little bit now. Nice left. And Hadaya there tries to create that space.
You're right, Wang looks like she slowed down a little bit, getting her breath back, mouth was open. Could be an opening for Hadaya to seize upon.
A nice left from Hadaya as Cong Wang came in.
Oh, Hadaya's still got energy.
Oh, some nice shots from Hadaya. She's coming forward. She's got the plum pinch on. Going to get some knees up the middle. Hadaya showing that legendary Aussie grit that we know we've seen from her in the past. We saw that in that 3-round war against Mona Fatuhi. These Aussies are the kind of fighters, a bit like her teammate Volkanovski. You've got to put them away because they'll come back and hurt you with that famous Aussie grit. And Hadaya showing that as Wang looks for a home for that left high roundhouse. Here, Joe Lopez in the Freestyle MMA corner, barking out instructions. They're coming forward.
Wang slowing down the pace.
And some nice footwork from Hadaya now. She's a bit more skippy. Getting a bit of a second wind now. That Wollongong breeze coming off the ocean now as Hadaya's coming forward, looking home for her right hand. Got a kick from Wang. Hadaya just keeps coming forward. She's got plum kicks on now. A good right from Wang over the guard of Amena Hadaya. Cong Wang pinching up against the cage. Cong Wang just using a nice head position. Again, a nice knee and a nice right hand from Cong Wang. She disengages. They're creating a bit of space, switching stances, going back to southpaw and orthodox a few times in this round. That right hand just falling just a little bit short. Giving Wang a little bit more to think about as they exchange left hooks. The front teeth kick from Cong Wang, creating just a little bit of space. The shorts from Cong Wang now falling a little bit short. That was a better round for Hadaya, but she was getting tagged in that first part of that second round, but she started to turn the tide a little bit and just showing that she's still got some beans in her belly.
Yeah, Hadaya is trying to find her way, but Wang still doing a better job. She just slowed down the pace a little bit, but she's still waiting for the conclusion.
Hadaya will definitely need something big in the third round to change the story of this fight. As I see, Wang is 2 rounds to nothing and is dominating the distance, so she will have to come back with something big.
Yeah, Wang also with more accuracy on headshots. Hadaya needs to bring something to finish this fight in the third round.
There's still no work on the ground, no submission attempts, no level changes, no real single legs, even though there was times where Amena had her opponent up against the fence. She was looking for the trip. Hasn't taken it down yet, Ollie. We're going into the third round. You surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised now, but I don't think we'll see that now. I think that's not the fight, the way the fight's playing out.
Both athletes changing to quick with the right hands. That step in left. Hook from Cong Wang. Forward some nice power shots. That's left high round out to right cross combination from Cong Wang. Nothing really significant landing. And Hadaya coming back into the pocket, looking for the openings. A bit wary perhaps of the power counters of Cong Wang. Comes that big step in left jab. Nice left from Hadaya. How's that one again? Stiff shots. Cong Wang just impels Amena Hadaya to come forward with a couple of 2 pieces of her own.
Yeah, Wang is managing the distance very well. Hadaya can find her. And she needs a sniper shot or maybe try a takedown, something submission.
Amena Hadaya's gone out. Bit of a slip there, anything else. Old school. Cong Wang with the left hand over the mouth, but Hadaya does well to get back up to her feet. She's taking a couple of right shots as she does so. Turns around nicely. She's getting a little trip on the right leg behind the left leg of Cong Wang. At the moment, very strong torso strength of Cong Wang at the moment. Hadaya's got the neck. She's falling more than anything else. Here's a choke out from there. It would be spectacular. Almost eats a knee. She goes back in, looking for the double. Hadaya's got her locked up at the moment. Now she's got her hands locked together. She can see if she can get the takedown. But at the moment, it's pure strength from Cong Wang. Preventing the takedown. She's just spreading her low center of gravity at the moment. Hadaya just burrowing her left shoulder into the gut of Cong Wang. See if she can get some kind of purchase on the takedown. Just a good sprawl at the moment from the Shanghai fighter.
Yeah, Wang is using this underhook to deny the takedown. And the wizard as well.
Wang's got a wizard with her right arm, and which prevents Hadaya to put pressure.
Quick block from Hadaya. She came back in. Second bite of the takedown cherry, but Cong Wang creates the distance. Nice right at the end of that combo from Cong Wang. Hadaya's going back to make a ball of it.
Just comes up short with a lot of her shots. Wang's distance is really, really good. And she seems to just about make Hadaya miss a lot of shots. She's forced Hadaya into trying to clinch and wrestle.
Frustrating side kick from Cong Wang. In fact, several times. Hadaya tries to find a different way into the pocket. 90 seconds left in this final round. There's time left for Amena Hadaya to figure out this kickboxing Sander puzzle in front of her. She's managed the distance very well. There comes forward and meets a couple. She's trying to clinch up, but Cong Wang just too slippy, her customer.
Yes, I agree with you, Simon. And also Wang is managing the distance, slowing down the pace. She felt like she wins the fight. She want to get risks.
Now 1 minute to go, and Wang is cruising her way into the decision. Win by decision. So she's not exposing herself anymore, keeping the distance.
Amena Hadaya's tried her absolute best, but it's been a superb display of kickboxing from Cong Wang. Managed the 3 rounds very well. Just tagged Hadaya, she comes in like that. And Hadaya certainly not backing down, she's still coming forward. See if she's got 1 power shots on as they clinch up. Takedown attempt, nicely stuffed. Good right from Hadaya there. Cong Wang's hunting her down and see if she can finish strong as well. Nice teep kick from Wang. A nasty cut down the forehead of Hadaya. Very entertaining fight, but certainly could easily score that 3 rounds for the Chinese fighter from Shanghai. A very nice display of kickboxing. That's all it was. Wasn't much of a groundwork. Amena Hadaya just couldn't get her game plan enacted just because of the superior distance and striking management from Cong Wang.
Yeah, Wang definitely is one more of the many amazing MMA fighters coming from China. Very well prepared, with great physique, good distance timing, amazing athletes.
It was a beautiful distance management by Wang. She implemented her game plan, kept her stuck on her feet, outstruck her, 3 rounds. It was a beautiful control. Look.
Yeah, she landed many headshots, some good kicks. She denied takedowns from Hadaya. Very well prepared fighter. She didn't look tired as well.
She had an advantage in the striking department, so I believe she was doing the entire wrestling, outstriking her, keeping the distance, chops. She was changing levels, combining the punches and the kicks, side to side, and Hadaya couldn't find her.
Yeah, definitely a different timing, right?
Complete domination from round 1, round 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges score the same, 30-27, for your winner by unanimous decision, Cong.